everyone, this is Pallavi and today we are diving into the 17th game of the book, The Most Instructive Games of Chess Ever Played by Irving Chernev. Titled The Art of Exchanging Pieces, this instructive game was played between Menchik and Jose Roel Capablanca in Hastings 1931. Featuring the Queen's Indian defense, it highlights how and when to trade pieces to gain a lasting positional advantage. This game may look quiet, but it's a masterclass in subtle technique. Capablanca welcomes every exchange slowly, building an edge. By the end, he's a pawn up, and that's all he needs. Watch how effortlessly he converts it into a win. So white started with d4, knight f6, knight f3, and now black played b6. Black aims to control e4 with his f6 knight and bishop on b7, making it tough for white to play the key e4 break typical in queen's pawn openings. Now white played e3, bishop b7, bishop d3, c5. This central pawn attack is always a good idea for black. White castled on the king side, black played knight c6, c3, strengthening the center, e6, and now white played knight to e5. This breaks the opening rule of moving each piece only once, but white is eager to trade even at the cost of time. Black played d6, attacking the knight. Knight takes c6, bishop takes c6. After the first exchange, black has two active pieces to white's one. Now white played queen to e2 and then bishop e7, bishop to b5. White again repeats a move, delaying development of the back rank pieces. Queen d7, bishop takes c6, queen takes c6. Both bishops are gone, but black's is replaced by the queen. White is simply off the board. Though white has castled, she has just one piece developed to black's 3. Now white played knight to d2 and then black castled. D takes c5. This opens the d file for black's rooks. If e4 instead, then c takes d4, rook a c8. White's knight and bishop remain cramped. So white played d takes c5 and then black captured with d pawn, d takes c5, e4, and now black played rook a d8. The rook dominates the board. e5. The pawn advances to free the knight. Once it moves, the bishop can develop, bringing the rook into play. Knight d5, and now white played knight f3, rook d7. Clean and powerful, black is setting up to double rooks on the open file. Rook d1, rook fd8, bishop d2. A simple move, but what else white can do? If bishop e3, then knight takes e3, rook takes d7, queen takes d7, black dominates the d file. After bishop g5, bishop takes g5, knight takes g5, knight f4, threatens both queen and checkmate. And now queen g4, then rook takes d1 check, rook takes d1, rook takes d1, queen takes d1, and queen takes g2 is a checkmate. So after rook fd8, white played bishop to d2 and then black played a very good move, b5. Clears b6 for knight, allowing it to jump to c4 or a4, creating a strong outpost. King f1, knight b6, and now white played bishop f4, h6. Before advancing on the queen side, black gives king a flight square while limiting white's knight and bishop. Now white played rook takes d7. White continues exchanging pieces as the position seems calm and safe. Rook takes d7, rook d1. And now black captured, rook takes d1 with a check on the king, queen takes d1, and now black played another good move, queen to e4. A strong move, it wins a pawn by force. The threat is queen c4 check, followed by queen takes a2, in addition to immediately queen takes f4. Bishop g3. If bishop e3 or bishop d2, then knight c4 wins the e or b pawn. And if bishop c1 to guard the b2 pawn, then queen c4 check, queen e2, queen takes a2, queen takes b5, and then queen b1, and the bishop is lost. So white played bishop g3, and then black played queen c4 check, queen e2, queen takes e2 check, and then king takes e2. After this, black played knight a4. After knight a4, knight is trying to get the b2 pawn. White played king d2 because b3 is a blunder. After knight takes c3 check, black grabs 2 pawns instead of 1. So after knight a4, king d2, and then knight takes b2, king c2, knight c4, knight d2. White offers to exchange. Black captured, knight takes d2, and white is happy. Black is happy to exchange actually. So black captured, knight takes d2, and then king takes d2, c4. In bishop and pawn endings, pawns should avoid the bishop's color. Otherwise, they limit its mobility. Here, the pawn on e5 restricts the white bishop. Bishop f4. This activates the bishop and sets a trap for an over-eager opponent. a6. Capablanca avoids the trap entirely. After bishop g5 to exchange bishops and bring it to a simple pawn ending, then white can continue with bishop takes g5, h takes g5, king e3, king f8, king d4, king e7, king c5 attacking b5, a6, and now a3, and it is winning for white. So after bishop f4, Capablanca played a6, avoiding the trap. Bishop e3, king f8, bishop b6, king e8. The king is getting activated. King e3, king d7, king d4, and now king c6. White played bishop to a7. The only move for bishop, since bishop a5 allows bishop c5 check, and black wins a pawn by skewer, and the other places are unsafe for the bishop. So bishop a7, and then black played f5. Black tightens the position. Neither the bishop nor the king can move. If bishop b8 right now, then bishop c5 is a checkmate. And if king e3, then bishop c5 check, trades bishops and heads to a winning pawn ending. Even e takes f6 right now, 100% fails to bishop takes f6, king e4, and bishop takes c3, and black is 2 pawns up. So after f5, white played a4. It may look suicidal, but white is out of options. Advancing kingside pawns only delays the inevitable. Any move by the king or bishop is losing. Black played g6, f4, h5, a takes b5 check, king takes b5, now g3. Black played a5, king e3, if h3, then a4, king e3, a3, and the pawn promotes. So white played king e3, bishop c5 check, bishop takes c5, king takes c5, and now white resigned. If white still doubts, the line could go king d2, king d5, king e3, a4, king d2, a3, king c2, king e4, h3, and then a2, king b2, king d3, and it's an easy win from there. So after king takes c5. Here, white resigned. Now let's look at the key principles learned from this game. Number 1, simplicity wins. Capablanca builds small advantages not through tactics but through simple, effective moves. Number 2, embrace exchanges. He welcomes trades knowing they improve his position and reduce counterplay. Number 3, piece activity over material. Active pieces dominate. Capablanca moves faster and more effectively. Number 4, control key squares. Outposts like c4 and a4 are crucial for gaining space and attacking. Number 5, know when to break opening rules. White's repeated piece moves led to a cramped passive position. Number 6, pawn structure is key. Capablanca exploits weaknesses and uses pawn breaks for an advantage. Number 7, smooth transition to endgame. He simplifies only when it's to his advantage, making the endgame easy. Number 8, avoid traps. Capablanca sidesteps traps and stays focused on his objective. Number 9, endgame mastery. A pawn up, Capablanca makes endgames look effortless. And number 10, pressure leads to mistakes. His patient build up forces white into a losing position. Thank you for watching. I hope I was able to explain the game clearly and that you learned something valuable from it. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel to show some support. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.